Remember. And they remembered his words. Luke chapter 24, verse 8. Easter Sunday. Our Lenten journey to Jerusalem has also been a journey through the Gospel of Luke. It would therefore be appropriate today for us to receive the gift of Easter through Luke's account of the resurrection. We read in Luke chapter 24, verse 1, "On the first day of the week, at early dawn, they went to the tomb." We can only imagine what would have been in these disciples' hearts as they went to the tomb because of their encounter with Jesus. Their lives have been changed. They had hope. They had tasted God's mercy. They saw themselves and all of life differently. Then suddenly, the storm of betrayal and Jesus' traumatic scourging and crucifixion invaded their newfound spiritual growth. The roller coaster of events from Palm Sunday to Holy Thursday and Good Friday would have been emotionally distressing and spiritually exhausting. Now imagine these disciples arriving at Jesus' tomb and finding the stone rolled away. Luke chapter 24, verse 2, "And the angels declaring that he is not there, but has risen." Luke chapter 24, verse 5. Scripture says that the disciples were perplexed. Luke chapter 24, verse 4. "And the awe of the moment was so powerful that they were frightened and bowed their faces to the ground." Luke chapter 24, verse 5. Then at last, everything clicked when they remembered his words. Luke chapter 24, verse 8. All of their emotions, confusion, and desolation were shattered when they remembered his words. You and I have much in common with the disciples of Luke's resurrection narrative. Because of our encounter with Jesus, our lives have been changed. We have hope. We have tasted God's mercy. We now see ourselves and all of life differently. However, similarly to the disciples, we too experience the ebb and flow of spiritual consolation and spiritual desolation. Throughout all our ups and downs in the spiritual life, it's vital for us to remember his words. The question that hovered over the disciples as they walked to the tomb was, what's next? The reality of Jesus' risen presence provided direction amidst their next chapter of discipleship. Many of us reading today may be asking the same question. What's next? To you, my friend, I say, remember his words. This Lent has been less about a book and more about a person, Jesus. The same Jesus who rose on Easter Sunday and led his disciples is the same Jesus who is risen today, who wants to lead you. What will help you most going forward is to remember the words he has said to you thus far on the journey. In the coming weeks, I encourage you to reread your journal, return to pages that spoke to you, revisit meditations that may still have more for you to receive. Whenever you can't hear his voice or what he is saying, remember the words he has already spoken, knowing that those words are timeless and forever new. Be not afraid. He is risen. He is leading you. All you have to do is remember his words. For your prayer, stay here for an additional 10 minutes. Today, review your journal and the previous meditations. Ask yourself, what was the theme of this Lent? What did God say to you? What is he saying to me now?